Hi there, it's Roy Breton here. In this video I want to show you how to make your first recording with Camtasia. Now this is how to make a very basic recording, however it's a way that I often make recordings as I like to keep things simple, and to be fair, Camtasia has a lot more functionality than what I use most of the time, but I will be creating some more videos on the subject as we go through, but I just wanted to start off with um, a basic sort of video to start with and keep things simple rather than overcomplicate. So the first thing I normally do is just to keep people's attention. Here I've got a bookmark bar. I did make a short video about it earlier, but to remove that bookmark bar, just right click on the show bookmarks bar here and get rid of it. Now if we want to bring it back, we just click on these three dots and we go to bookmarks, and then we show bookmarks, we click on that, but we're going to leave it blank. But when we can just bring the bookmark back at any time, but it just makes it, rather than people losing being sidetracked or anything, they focus more on your video. So let's open Camtasia, which I've got down here. I'm obviously having to record this with something else because I'm showing you Camtasia, so I have to record with something else. It's another TechSmith product, which Camtasia is made by a company called TechSmith, and they also have a more simple product called Snagit, which I'm recording with. So let's bring TechSmith up, and let's we want to record. So let's have a look at the record bar. I've actually got three monitors, so normally when I'm recording this will just be in the other window, so it won't show. So here you can change where you want to record your screen. So I've got it set for screen 1. I've got three monitors, but screen 1's the middle monitor, the main one, and you can choose a custom region. So if you do a custom region, you can just do it like that. Or let's go back again and just and let's just do it for screen 1, and that will be full screen. So there's all sorts of other regions you can do, vertical, square, etc. But in general, I have it full screen more often than not, but occasionally I want to hide something because it's not appropriate to show it or whatever. So that's when it's handy to choose a region. So here I've had to turn the camera off because I've already got a camera on Snagit, and they would probably crash the system if I turned it on. Now here, let's get rid of this, headset microphone. You may only have one microphone, but I've actually got 4 on here, so I'm using this headset. Just make sure it's set to the right one if you're swapping between microphones, because I have sort of worn the headset and then found I've been connected to one of the other microphones, so you don't quite get that crystal clear sound, which is a bit disappointing. So it's important to just check that every time. And then system audio. This will so if you're playing a video, like say you're playing a YouTube video and making a recording at the same time, the recording would come out not through the microphone but through the system. So if you don't want, even if perhaps you got, I have WhatsApp sometimes open, so if I didn't want that to make a sound when a message came through, I could just turn that off. But to be fair, I generally leave it on. This is new, Camtasia Rev. It's just a bit more fancy. I've got it turned on. You can turn it off. The default seems to be on. This is Camtasia 23, but to be fair, the older versions are very, very similar, unless they're really old. And here we've got capture, record screen, record camera. I haven't got the camera on. Record microphone, yes, I'm doing that. Record system audio, yes, I've got that on. Normally I'd have record camera as well. Then tools, preferences, get rid of that. So show recorder countdown, record a cursor location after pause. Do not capture recorder on screen, so that in other words this recorder just disappears. Exit recorder after recording is stopped. Open editor after recording is stopped, and so forth. And then that's general. These are I haven't changed these settings. These are default. Files. This is where the file. This is where the last file went to here. Default. Output folder, and this is the temporary storage folder here. Inputs. Once again, I haven't changed this because I believe they're set for the best settings. There are some. You can get some better picture quality, but for most people I would leave it. I would say it's absolutely fine as it is. Seems to work okay for me. And then some shortcuts. If you use shortcuts, you can use them here. I don't, but maybe I should be. And if the shortcut is conflicting with anything else for another shortcut, you can just change it here. But we don't. I'm not going to do that. So let's cancel that, and that's it. And so now where are we? I tend to, if I'm showing people something, so for example here, or for example this picture here, let's put this down here a minute. I've pasted it into a Chrome browser, so I can just share it on my screen. I don't need to put it anywhere else. And like here, let's go to this Google page, so open up my pictures here. So I'm going to drag, I've got these pictures on another screen. Normally I just drag them across, but let's drag this across. So here's a nice sunset of Greece. We can just drag this up here and then enter, and we've got a picture of Greece up there. So so if I'm sharing my screen and I want to show someone a document, I tend to put it up here. Now you can do much more fancy things, but just remember this is just a basic video of how to use Camtasia. So let's move that on the other screen. If you haven't got multiple screens, I can definitely recommend them. It just saves a lot of, just makes life easier, to be fair. So let's go back here and let's bring Camtasia up, and let's go to record. So let's just bring my notes up. So here, for example, I've got a load of notes on another screen that I'm glancing at. Now, Camtasia might say you need to do it in a more technical way, but I've just got simple notes I've made in a Word document. Let's move that again. And it seems to work for me. I've got them in another screen. Now you could print these out if you haven't got another monitor. You could have them on your phone or something like that, or on a tablet if you've got something like that. But I have them in another screen just to keep things simple. Seems to work for me. Most of my videos are fairly simple, but simple seems to be good. So so let's now make a recording. Bring up Camtasia, record. So we click on record, and it gives us 3 seconds. Then now I'm going to pause this a minute because I don't want this here. Because I normally have it in another window. You can have it set so it just disappears, but I haven't because I'd normally have it in another window. So let's speed that. Let's start that again. The good thing is you can pause it, so I'm just going to click on resume. So let's record. So how to make your first recording with Camtasia, and I'm going to keep this recording simple. So now I'm going to stop that recording. Stop that there. And it's opened in another screen, but let's drag that across. So you can have different effects here, which I'm not going to go into. I'm just going to keep it like this, and I'm going to go to edit in Camtasia because this is just a simple video. And then I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to go to export. Well, actually, let's play it first. that's it, that's done. So now we can export this to wherever we want. You can upload it straight to YouTube, or what I normally do, I'm going to upload it to, just for the sake of this video, just put untitled project for the moment, and then we just go export, and in a moment it will upload really quickly because it's such a short video. It says open file location, and there's it opened a new window. There's our file location. I'm going to delete that because I don't want it, and that's it. That's how we make a video. Now you can, just while I got this up, you can, any of these videos, when you create a video, you can just drag it into YouTube. So let me just open up YouTube here. YouTube. Upload video. So I could just drag anything into here like this. I don't want to, but that's how I do it when I'm uploading a video, and that's it. Once the file's saved, and you've got your file saved in case you need it anymore, and it's very quick. But so that's just a getting started video with Camtasia. If you're interested in purchasing it, they do have special offers on. This is Camtasia, this is Snagit. I don't have Audiate, I think that's how you say it. Do have Camtasia and Snagit, and been using them for years. But Camtasia I've been using for longer. I don't know how long, probably 15 years. Snagit probably about 8 years. Both good tools. They can do a lot more than I know. We're like everyone, we keep learning, and I will share some tips and go a bit deeper into how Camtasia and probably Snagit works, but certainly Camtasia to start with. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you've got any questions, please feel free to leave a comment at the bottom of this YouTube video, and I'd be pleased to try and help. Thanks very much.